My high school classmate was put through hell right in front of us, but somehow nobody saw it. Looking back, I realized we were all so focused on our own teenage drama that we missed Alex slowly disappearing before our eyes. Alex was one of those kids who seemed to have it all together. Honor roll student, varsity tennis player, always had the latest clothes and gadgets. His parents were both doctors, lived in the biggest house in our neighborhood, and drove matching BMWs. But senior year, things started changing in ways that seemed normal at first. Alex stopped hanging out after school, always rushing to his car the moment the bell rang. When we asked why, he'd just say his parents wanted him home to study. He quit the tennis team mid-season, which shocked everyone since he was team captain and had college scouts watching him. Coach tried to talk him out of it, but Alex insisted he needed to focus on academics. His grades actually started slipping, which was weird for someone supposedly focusing on studies. Alex, who used to get straight A's without trying, was suddenly struggling to pass basic classes. Teachers kept asking if everything was okay at home. The clothes got baggier and more worn out. Alex, who used to care about his appearance, started wearing the same hoodie every day. His hair grew longer and messier, like he'd stopped caring about how he looked. During lunch, he'd sit alone picking at his food, barely eating anything. When friends tried to join him, he'd make excuses to leave. He lost so much weight that his clothes hung off him like he was wearing his dad's shirts. The worst part was watching him flinch whenever someone raised their voice or moved too quickly near him. Alex, who used to be confident and outgoing, became jumpy and nervous around everyone. Teachers started pulling him aside for private conversations, but Alex would just nod and say everything was fine. The guidance counselor called him in multiple times, but nothing seemed to change. Then one Monday, Alex showed up to school with a black eye and a split lip. When people asked what happened, he said he fell off his bike. The next week, it was bruises on his arms that he blamed on tennis practice, even though he'd quit months ago. We all knew something was wrong, but we were 17 and didn't know what to do. We figured adults would handle it, that someone would step in and help him. Alex started missing more and more school. When he was there, he'd sleep through classes or stare out the window like he was somewhere else entirely. His teachers gave him extensions on assignments, but he rarely turned anything in. The turning point came during prom season. Alex's girlfriend Emma asked him to go, and he broke down crying right there in the hallway. Not just tearing up, but full-on sobbing like something inside him had finally broken. Emma held him while he cried, and that's when he finally told someone the truth. His parents weren't successful doctors living the perfect life. His dad had lost his job 2 years ago and started drinking heavily. His mom was working 3 jobs to keep up with their mortgage. The bruises weren't from bike accidents or tennis. His dad had been taking out his frustrations on Alex, using him as a punching bag whenever things got too stressful at home. Alex had been lying about everything to protect his family's reputation. He'd been buying his clothes at thrift stores and eating 1 meal a day to save money for his family. Emma convinced him to talk to the school counselor, and that's when everything finally came out. Child services got involved, Alex moved in with his aunt, and his parents got the help they needed. But I still think about how we all watched him disappear and did nothing. We saw the signs but convinced ourselves it wasn't our business.